the end of a very long day here in Arendelle. So I thought, why don't we end it with a little storybook and a little lullaby, okay? So, got lots of books here. Honor and I love reading to each other before we go to bed, and I thought I might do the same for you guys. So, let me see. Little Mermaid. Well, she's one of my best friends, so I think it's only fitting we read a story about her. Ariel's Dolphin Adventure. Let's read it together. Oh, Eric, this is wonderful, Ariel said excitedly as she twirled around the ballroom with her prince. I can dance with you and see the ocean. Do you miss your sea friends, he asked. Sometimes, Ariel replied a bit sadly, but I love being with you. There she is in their palace, right by the sea. It's such a beautiful view. Bright and early the next morning, Prince Eric found Ariel walking along the beach. He knew that she was hoping to see Flounder and Sebastian, as well as other friends. But sadly, they were nowhere in sight. Eric caught up with his princess and hugged her as they watched the white cat waves crashing hard against the shoreline. It's rough out there today. If I were a fish, I think I might be too scared to come this close to shore, Eric said gently. Don't worry, Ariel. We'll figure out a way to bring land together with the sea. You deserve the best of both worlds. There they are hugging. Isn't that a beautiful sight? The sun is setting like it's here. Later that day, Eric and Ariel went for a walk. I was thinking about what you said earlier, Ariel said, and I want to show you something beautiful. She led him straight to a quiet, beautiful little lagoon. Eric grinned. I almost kissed you for the first time here. Eric, do you think my friends would feel safer visiting me here? Eric rubbed his chin. Maybe. That's where they sang Kiss the Girl. And there's their dog, Max. He's chasing a dragonfly. A few weeks later, Eric found Ariel walking along the beach again. Come with me, he said. I have a surprise for you. He came and took her straight to the big lagoon, and it now had a huge wall to keep out dangerous sea creatures like sharks. But it also had a gate so that Ariel's friends could enter the lagoon. In fact, Scuttle and Sebastian were there to greet her. Oh, Eric, gasped Ariel, I love it. There's her friends, Scuttle, Sebastian, and Flounder. Ariel was so excited, she waded into the water. Then she stopped, seeing something else in the lagoon. Look, she exclaimed, as they watched a baby dolphin leap out of the water. He's just a baby. I wonder where his mother is. And you can see the dolphin there. Flounder swam across the lagoon, but the baby dolphin raced away. Poor little guy, Flounder said. He seems scared of me. Be scared of Flounder, the little guppy. We should find his mother right away, Ariel said, as she gently coaxed the baby to swim over to her. I bet she's on the other side of that wall. Don't worry, Ariel, Flounder said. We'll find her. But Sebastian and Flounder couldn't find the dolphin's mother. Oh, Ariel, this is terrible, Sebastian said a few days later. We have looked everywhere under the sea, but we cannot find the baby's mother. King Triton will be so angry. Ariel was watching the little dolphin swim slowly around the lagoon, heartbroken because she knew it was just a confused baby looking for its mother. Later that night, Ariel awoke to the sound of a large clap of thunder. From the safety of the palace, she saw terrible high waves crashing onto the shore. Ariel, Eric asked, are you worried about the baby dolphin? Oh, Eric, I am. He must be terrified. She shuddered in reply. We need to go to him. And Eric, I need to ask my father for help. She's got to go see King Triton, king of the seas. Eric felt terrible. He now understood he'd made a bad decision by closing the lagoon. He followed Ariel into the stormy night, ready to help in any way he could. When they arrived at the lagoon, Flounder was trying to calm the poor frightened baby dolphin. "Go to the baby dolphin, Eric," Ariel said gently. "He will feel safe with you." Ariel looked into her prince's eyes, letting him know that she trusted him with her sea friends. Ariel climbed out onto the wall of the lagoon and called out to all the sea creatures to help her. "Please help me," she cried out. "I am Ariel, princess of the seas. I need my father, King Triton. Please help." Below the surface, the sea creatures raced to find King Triton. There were whales, octopus, and fish, and all sorts. Eric tried to keep the baby dolphin safe from the crashing waves, holding him to keep him safe. Eric led him to the calmer waters near the rocks. Suddenly, there was a flash of light and the storm calmed. King Triton had arrived at the lagoon. "What has happened here?" King Triton roared. Eric looked down humbly. "It's my fault, sir," he explained. "I built this wall to make a nice place for Ariel to visit her friends. I was wrong." The king of the seas glared at Eric. Then, with a hint of a smile, he added, "Well, you are human, after all." With a wave of his trident, King Triton called out to all the dolphins, and then they quickly found the baby dolphin's mother. Frantically, she tried to get into the lagoon. There's the mother right there. There's the baby dolphin they've been looking after. "Oh dear," Ariel exclaimed. "The gate won't open. She can't get in." Ariel looked at King Triton. "Do you mind?" "Not at all," the king replied. "Swim back, everyone." He raised his trident and blasted down the wall. There was no royal ball that night at the palace. Instead, Eric and Ariel returned to the lagoon and danced under the sparkling stars. "I love this place," Ariel said to her husband. "Thank you." Just then, the baby dolphin and his mother entered the lagoon, surfaced, and playfully splashed the prince and princess. "I think that means we're forgiven," Ariel laughed. Oh, it's a beautiful scene and a beautiful book from a beautiful friend. Well, I think it's getting pretty late here in Arendelle. But one thing to remember during this time, while you're at home with your family and keeping safe, is that we need to remember the really happy times to make us feel at home and special. So my mother used to sing a song to me about a river called Atahallen. It's where all the most magical memories in the world are kept, where all your memories are kept. All the happy times, the times you laughed at too much ice cream. So my mother likes me to sing that song to remind you of those memories. And I'd like you to sing it with me before we go to bed. Yeah. Where the north wind meets the sea, there's a river full of memories. Sleep, my darling, safe and sound, for in this river all is found. In her waters, deep and true, lies a mother who is there for you. Slip down deep into her sound, where all seems lost